What's going on, guys? Eric here from Leviathan Gaming. This is the last week's show. As always, I'm Eric, surrounded by my good friend. We got Maddie C. We're back.
What's up?
We are back, and we have a lot to talk about today. There's a lot of stuff that's happened over the past couple weeks that we've been gone. First and foremost, as of recording today, they released a certain trailer for a certain movie that's coming out this Christmas.
What could that be?
Star Wars: The Last Jedi. And my God,
Oh man.
is it gonna be good?
Talk about a darker tone.
Like, I was not expecting that much darkness.
Yeah.
And, like, no pun intended. But, like, yeah, I was not expecting that. And it's just like, oh man. I'm seeing it at Christmas.
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing it at Christmas Day.
I want to go to a midnight showing dressed as a freaking Jedi or something.
That. I have my mask. I'll be, yes. I'll be, Kylo Ren.
Yes.
But, yes, for those that don't know, I kind of... Yeah, we're going to play it. We may get a copyright strike, but I don't care. So, yeah, we'll play it starting now. And just kind of talk about it as we go. And I'm sure you'll probably... Oops. I forgot that I had that hooked up. That's fine. But yeah, oh my gosh. It's so good to hear that again. I love that they showed Princess Leia, but just from behind.
Yeah.
The balance. So much bigger, so much bigger.
So, the fact that Luke said that
Yeah.
gave me chills.
Yeah. It's almost I'm trying to like kind of recuperate here.
Yeah, that's how I am right now.
It's almost like Luke is like, maybe the Jedis are just too much for the universe. Maybe we just can't exist with it. It's almost like when you look at the Avengers, how they talk about, like, look, we're superheroes and we attract all this crap to the world. Maybe that's the same concept with Luke thinking, we're attracting all this darkness in the world. Obviously, we can prevent it being Jedis, but it'll still be there with us around.
Right. Because, I mean, just look back with the, like, the prequels and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk about the prequels, but,
Yeah.
I mean, Jedi was trying to, like, bring balance to the Force. Ended up creating more darkness, you know?
Yeah.
A.K.A. Darth Vader. But anyways. There's so much in this trailer
Right.
that's just like, man, kind of like I'm still just blown away by it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
She's lightsaber training. Super happy about that.
Yeah, all the training. Just can't wait to see how powerful she is. and it was almost like they showed Finn, and it's like, is he still like broken?
I was gonna say, I think he's still broken. I think
they were like transporting him somewhere.
yeah, it's like he's still in recovery. Like, that's weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait for this movie. Cannot wait for this movie. I mean,
I think in this movie we will get to see Luke back at it again.
doing stuff.
I think we'll see. What I want to see is, I do believe we will see Luke battle Kylo.
So basically, kind of like Obi-Wan. Yeah, kind of like an Obi-Wan with Vader.
Yeah. I don't want to speculate too wildly, but
That's the thing. Like, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to think about it.
right.
I want to go in just blind. That's what's hard.
Kind of like watching trailers.
Yeah.
Like, we saw half the movie of Spider-Man Homecoming already.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it's still going to be a good movie, but
But it's like the fact that we've seen most of the scenes that Iron Man are in.
yeah.
Like, come on now.
But yeah, I don't want to speculate too wildly. I've got some theories up here that I would like to discuss, but I just don't want to. I don't want to because it's like, if I'm right, I'm gonna be like, dang it.
It's like, I knew it. I knew it. But yeah, man, I can't wait to see that movie.
Yeah, but yeah, as far they are doing, so they're doing the 40th anniversary celebration right now, and they did a tribute to Carrie Fisher, and it was a tearjerker.
Yes, yeah.
Oof.
I saw that.
It was beautiful. Carrie Fisher was awesome. She was just a genuinely amazing person. She was like, I didn't know her as anybody else but Princess Leia, and I think that's how everybody associates with her.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if they said that she did finish filming for episode 8.
No, is episode 8 The Last Jedi?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did finish that, but she didn't.
They didn't film at all for episode 9, but her brother came out with a statement saying that he wanted to see her in the movies.
Yeah.
So
and they said that they're going to.
They said that they're going to, but they released a statement a couple months ago saying that they had no plans of doing CGI in their movies for people. Kind of insinuating they didn't want to put her in the movie, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I would love to see her in the movie.
It would be kind of weird though, like, because from what it sounds like, she's not going to like die or anything in this one.
I feel very indifferent about it. Like, I want to see her.
I feel like,
but I feel like she's gone, and
it would just be so sad and weird.
They should write her off, because it's like, I don't want to see her, because it would feel too different. I don't know.
Well, then it would just be so emotional, like every time you see her.
I know.
Kind of like going back to like.
Well, dude, I was
Fast 7. Like, I bawled like a baby at the end there, man.
I was a wreck at the end of Rogue One.
Yes.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I did not expect that at all. I did, and I didn't.
And it's like it was starting to happen, and I'm like, is that the ship? That's the ship.
Yeah,
that's
like,
the ship.
I knew that the movie was going to lead right into episode 4, but I just didn't expect to see her.
Yeah. The fact that they end with that, and it's just like, like, I love, but I hate when movies do that. I know. Because, yeah, with the Paul Walker thing and Fast and Furious.
They did that very well.
They did that so well, and it's just like, man, I was crying. It was hard. I was trying to fight back because we were all in a group, but then I look over and I see everybody else tearing up that have already watched the movie, and I'm like, and I let myself go. It's just like, oh my gosh. I'm even just kind of getting emotional thinking about that ending.
Yeah, because I was watching Jeremy John's little synopsis of the celebration, and he was talking about when they were all in there watching the tribute to Carrie Fisher, and he was just like, I was trying, not to cry, because I was in a crowd and room full of people, and he's like, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. He's like, everybody lost it.
I bet. But they also did leak Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2.
And that looks so good.
It looks so good. And I want to point something out before you start it.
Yeah.
Where, well, we'll play it first, and then
Okay.
I'll talk about it, because I just thought it was so funny.
So.
I still remember my last orders.
There's a story, guys!
That's what I was going to mention, is like,
They start off with telling you there's a story.
there's a story to this game. We're so sorry. There's a story in this game.
Across
they
all
literally-
eras.
Darth
Everything.
Maul, Darth freaking Maul.
Yeah. Against Yoda?
Yeah.
Like,
Ray.
it's-
Like, see that like image at the end of the trailer makes it look like it's so like more movie based. Like
Yes.
there's going to be a great story to it. I'm so excited. Like
I'm so
they
excited.
literally had Ray in the background of that, and Darth Maul.
Just when you saw Darth Maul for the first time, and I was like, oh, yes! I always loved Battlefronts, like the original ones, where it had
So
all the
good.
different like eras and stuff, and your droidicas, man. Droidicas are coming back.
Yeah.
They better.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, what else are they gonna do? Like, they gotta have droids facing in the prequel era,
yeah.
so there better be freaking droidicas.
Droid fights.
Droid fights. I'm telling you, if they don't do it, okay, so yes, I'm gonna say this right now. Battlefront 2, if you don't have droid fighting, I'm not buying you. That's what the prequels are, essentially. I'm
It
sorry.
needs to. We can't have DLC either. It needs to come out at launch with space battles, droids. It needs to come with everything we want out of the game.
All the
Because
good
you
scenes.
already messed up the
Yeah.
first game so bad. The game's literally on sale for like $8 right now.
And the thing is, it's like, they had the engine, they had the assets. This is the second attempt, so it should be easier for them to, like, put more content into it.
Yeah,
But yeah, they Mustafar battle in
yeah,
Battlefront 2.
yeah.
I can only imagine what that would look like,
Oh yeah,
because I always loved doing that in Battlefront 2 on the original series.
yeah.
Those fights were just epic. Being the different Jedi, being Obi-Wan and Anakin
Right,
doing that. That
right.
was so fun. I hope they do work on the heroes too, though,
Oh yeah,
because
oh, yeah.
the lightsaber battling was kind of like,
Very lackluster.
yeah, it was just swing, swing, swing.
It doesn't feel
No,
like a lightsaber fight at all.
no, and I mean, and Battlefront games never really did too well, but they at least made it seem like it was fun in a way.
Yeah.
But like in the first Battlefront, the new one, it was just kind of like it felt awkward.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really glad that they're kind of taking to heart with their mistakes. So hopefully they do well in this one. In terms of any other leagues, I don't think.
Not much else was discussed. They
No.
they kind of had like a panel with everybody discussing the movies and whatnot, and George Lucas came out and all the actors came out. They were talking about everything. No other game leaks or anything like that. I don't think we're gonna get any other Star Wars game information until E3.
I'm pretty sure too. Yeah. So, you seen a certain movie the other day?
Yes.
A little movie called Ghost in the Shell.
Yes.
What did you think about it?
It was freaking great.
So unlike what all the people are saying, basically that are bad.
As a fan of the anime, I can say that it was so. They paid homage to the anime very well. It was very accurate. And everything about this movie was great. I was enthralled the whole movie. The sound design is beautiful. Cinematography, the visuals. The visuals are one of the biggest things in this movie. The city looks amazing. This city looks so cool in this movie. When they're just walking the streets, they always do these overhead shots. There's a shot where they're kind of towards the beginning where they're kind of like flying through the city. Kind of like the camera's flying through the city, and you're just seeing everything. And they've got all these beautiful imagery. There's beautiful imagery going on with all their advertising. Everything's like projected on everything, and everything's holograms, and it looks so cool. Scarlett Johansson as Major, I think she did a very, very good job. The movie is basically about her trying to find out who she was before the accident, before she was turned into a robot. She still has her spirit and her mind, her brain in this robotic body, but it's not her. There was a new person created. So she kind of has like these glitches that happen and jogs her memory, but she doesn't know if it's her memory. So she's kind of on a journey to find out who she really was and if they're telling her the truth. And she was created by a company called Hanco Robotics. And they basically wanted her as a weapon. Like, she's a miracle, and we want her as a weapon. She's very intelligent. She's perfect. And she's working for a company that is under Hanco, but really they answer to the Prime Minister. And they get a mission where they find out that there is somebody essentially hacking the system, and he has built his own network, and he's taking out top bigwig executives of Hanco Robotics. Like, he's just got it out for Hanco Robotics. As far as the plot of this movie goes, it is the plot of the original anime movie. And I swear to you, some scenes are almost shot for shot. They look so good. So good. They had to do a little bit of redesign work with her stealth outfit. I
saw like some of the videos. It looks really good.
Yeah, they had to kind of redesign her stealth outfit where she cloaks, because in the anime she's just essentially just naked.
Right.
So they couldn't really do that on the big screen for an American movie. But it still looked really good. The villain. The villain is. It's kind of one of those movies where there is a villain, and that's that. It kind of has to do more with
like the overarching story and
the overall story and the overall ominous feeling you get from Hanco Robotics as a whole. But the villain is kind of lackluster. He doesn't do much. He's just, you've seen it in movies before. He's just kind of a lackluster villain. But you find things out through him. Why he's got it out for Hanco Robotics and whatnot. But yeah, everything about this movie I think was very, very good. I loved the soundtrack in this movie. And then after the movie was over, they actually played the original theme, which I'm cool. They paid homage to the anime. They played the original theme. It was so good. The actors in the movie, that's another thing, is this is based on an anime, and it wasn't just a bogged down A-list celebrity American movie. There were a lot of people that I didn't recognize, I hadn't seen in movies. Maybe this person I had seen in this movie, or I thought I recognized this guy. But as far as like actors, it was like Scarlett Johansson was like the biggest actor in this film.
Okay.
And she did a very good job. But watching this movie, I honestly felt like I feel like I'm watching an anime right now. It was so good. I felt like I was watching an anime.
That's good then.
And then the way the design of everything, because their leader, which I'm blanking on his name, their leader of the organization that Major went to report to, his design was perfect. And he spoke in Japanese. There was a lot of Japanese in this movie.
Okay.
And the way they put the subtitles on the screen was so stylized and cool. Because it would be like when they would say something very serious, like I'm going to kill you, or something like that. It would be like on the side of the screen, like by his face or something. Or It was like very stylized with the subtitles. And because I think they wanted to keep it very anime feeling, because a lot of people do watch in Japanese, but at the same time, that's a very small minority of people that would do that. So as far as it being an American movie on the big screen, they had to kind of do something stylized with it to kind of draw people in, because not a lot of people are like, oh, subtitles, oh my gosh. But a lot of scenes with Major reporting to him, if you like kind of close your eyes, didn't look at the screen, you're like, this is an anime. I'm watching an anime right now.
Okay.
Well, if everybody was speaking in Japanese, but like when you hear him, it's like I'm watching an anime right now. It was beautiful. It was really good. I think it maybe one or two scenes made it drag a little bit. The movie felt really long. It was about 2 hours long, but
it was like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
They at least covered everything, and there were also kind of like some Easter egg type nods to the anime as well, where there were some robotics, there were some weapons, there was this or that was like straight from the anime, like kind of like a fan service type thing. Like, yeah, we'll put that in the movie for them.
It's like, let's see them spot that out. That deal. Okay.
But it was really good. It was really good. But yeah, I'd have to say, I'd have to give the movie probably like a 9 out of 10. I was very impressed with the movie. I was mainly just impressed because I've never seen a movie adaptation done so correctly. It was so accurate to the anime.
Okay.
So, I very much appreciate that.
So, speaking of 9 out of 10s, I will have to say I watched the movie Split the other day.
Oh yeah, everybody talked about Split.
You already know I'm already gonna say it's a 9 out of 10 because I was thinking about this for a while. M. Night Shyamalan is back.
He's back.
This was really good. It reminds me of. Do you remember the movie Unbreakable?
Yeah.
Because that was a movie from him too.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, because that was one of like my favorite ones from him. If you go in thinking about Unbreakable, you're gonna love this movie. And it's kind of like a little hint, but it's really good. What's his name? The actor that plays James McAvoy is just fantastic in this movie. With the split personalities,
he's like 8 different characters.
Like, it was so good, like, cause he put on such a good performance to where you believed he had a split personality, like just doing different things and all this stuff. And then for it to be like a kidnapped story where you have like the annoying teenagers, it wasn't bad actually. I mean, honestly, just because James McAvoy was just so good every time he was on the screen. But yeah, it's a really good movie. I recommend watching it. Just the fact that, M. Night Shyamalan's back and had a cool twist. Like,
what the twist?
Well, he was like, what the twist? And then I did finally watch Logan. Yeah.
It's great.
It was good.
It was good.
It was really good. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got to say to that.
Yep. I suck. I just don't get to the theater.
It was really good. Very, very Last of Us feeling.
Okay.
So, I will say that it was very Last of Us feeling. But yeah, that has been it for the last week's show. Make sure to stay tuned. We'll have more reviews coming soon. As always, until next time, have a great one.
Peace.